Um, I wanted to give you guys a little review on the Zerolemon LG G7 battery case, and this is it right here. And Zerolemon sent me this to try out and see what I thought of it. And I saw a few reviews that people did within a short amount of time when they got it, and I think they did a really nice job on those. I wanted to do something a little different, and I wanted to use this for a little bit longer to give my opinion on it. First of all, I don't normally use a case ever. I just go with them and try not to drop them. So for me, this was almost like uncharted territory. I haven't used a case in a few years. So first thing I noticed is, you'll see that the back near the bottom part kind of protrudes, which is obviously intentional because, as you can see, that's where the battery is that gives it the extra battery life. And then on the back, it's got that kind of neat mosaic type design. Some people said they found it kind of slippery. I definitely did not find it slippery at all in the hand. It doesn't have a big texture or anything. It just was fine. And the one thing I noticed too is most people hold their phone like this, right? You support it with your pinky and then you have your one finger. Now what I really liked is I found it really natural feeling in the hand, like just the way where it indents and kind of goes flush with it as best it can, and it really does feel good in the hand. It's going to give you a little bit extra weight, which is to be expected because you got 4700 milliamp hour battery case here, which gives you an extra bit of life, which is really handy. So what I did is last weekend I went away for the weekend and I wanted to charge this. I went to the cottage because I just needed a break. I don't take a lot of time off. So I was in an area with very poor reception, and so because of that, my phone would typically be struggling with the battery because it's constantly looking for a signal. So I charged the battery case and the phone Friday night, and then I left Saturday morning. And when I came back Sunday night, when I came back, I was still at 100%, which I'm at right now, and the battery case had about 1 bar of power left. So when I say that, on the back, you can see there's 2 bars flashing here, and there's actually 4 in total. And again, when I got back, I charged this on Monday. I didn't use the case, and then on Tuesday I put the case back on. It's now Thursday night, and I still have maybe a little below half of the battery case, and my phone's at 100%. What I really dig about that is, typically we're, for the most part, I would assume, going to use your phone at about 50% brightness or maybe auto brightness. But with this, you can just go crazy and crank it up, and honestly not even have to worry about that. Play games or whatever you do, and this thing definitely has your back. There's no question about it. I really have enjoyed using this to the point where, I think the weekend probably would have been enough to give me a good test and a good indication on how this thing's going to hold up in real world conditions, especially horrible conditions where I don't have a signal and my phone's going to require some extra juice to keep up. So for that reason, I think this is fantastic. And as I mentioned, I don't normally use a case, but it is really comfortable. It's not that heavy. Of course it's going to add some extra weight. It's probably the exact same weight, maybe a little more or less than the phone itself, but I mean, it's not heavy. It doesn't feel like, okay, wow, this is really heavy. It's comfortable, and as I said, your finger just kind of fits there really naturally. It's like a little rest for your finger, so there's no issues with that, which is really kind of cool. And to turn on the battery case, there's a little button here, and all you do is just push it for like a second or two, and then the lights turn off, as you saw. And then to turn it back on, same thing. Push it for a couple seconds and it lights up, and then your phone starts to charge. So that's really cool. I definitely recommend this. I'm surprised I'm still using it because I'm just anti-case, but I just really like it, and just the fact that you can just do what you want and not worry. And it's like wow, I'm at 100% after a couple days. I don't have to worry about anything, which is cool. Now to take it off, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand, but the top, you know, it's got a lot of flex to it. Like it's really, sorry, my finger's in the way, like a soft rubber. And so basically, you just kind of, it's much easier with two hands, but you just pull it back a bit, and then essentially you just pull the phone straight up and out. And it has instructions on the inside that tell you to do that, because if not, you know, the USB Type-C port, which goes into your phone, you could damage either your phone or the port. So we don't want to do that. Another thing I found the other night is when I plugged in the battery case to charge it, I guess it was Monday night because I didn't use it on Monday. I put my phone in the battery case and I plugged the battery case in to charge it, and not only did it charge my phone, but it charged the case too at the same time, which is really cool. I didn't expect that at all. And all in all, guys, like, this thing is definitely something I think you guys should pick up. I would definitely buy one of these again, like for the next LG phone, which I will buy, which is likely the V40. I think I'm going to start buying these guys. Like, Zerolemon is the real deal. I'd heard about them for years, you know, when we used to have removable batteries, and you know, I always thought about getting one, but I just never did. But honestly, I'm going to buy one of these the next time a phone comes out, because these are fantastic, guys. If you don't have one, honestly, I recommend picking it up. I'll leave a link in the description for this, but if you got an LG G7 and you want to get some really good long-lasting battery, pick one of these up. Like, this is really good. So again, for the guys at Zerolemon, I really want to thank you guys for this. This is really cool to be part of, and well done, guys. Really good job. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys.